What is going on, guys? Old New Games 101 coming at you once again, and today we have an updated Ghostrick Deck Profile for you for September 2016, so this is past the current ban list, so don't worry about anything overlapping. As you can see in the title, I've put a bunch of different things in this deck to really help it be more consistent, to put a lot more board presence, and just certain cards to help you let you set up your Ghostrick plays. So, and before I get started real quick, guys, because my battery's getting low and I don't want to talk too much, I will be posting another video that shows off different cards, different tech cards you can put in Ghostricks. If you don't like certain choices I make in this deck, that's fine. I'll have another video coming out so you can customize Ghostrick to your liking. But anyways, guys, let's get started. And before I get started, guys, real quick, there will be a deck list in the description below. So if you don't want to hear me talk too much, feel free to check out the description below, and if you want to copy that and try out the deck for yourself online, or go ahead and purchase all these cards. But anyways, guys, we play standard triple lantern, protects your Ghostricks, protects your Ghostrick monsters and direct attacks, and it's great because it doesn't target your opponent's monsters, just negating the attack and special summoning itself. Great for saving yourself from OTKs. We have 2 Jackfrost, great, similar to Lantern, except doesn't protect your Ghostricks when they're targeted for attacks, and it's only for direct attacks, and it flips the opponent's monster face down. Great card. We have 2 Mary. Some people play 1. I like 2 because it's great somewhere in the middle between everything. You discarded any damage you take, and you special summon a Ghostrick. Great for recovery plays. Similar with Specter. Except when a monster's destroyed, when a Ghostrick card you control is destroyed, you can special summon Specter and draw 1 card. So it's great, again, great for board presence, keeping something on the field, and digging through your deck. For the level 2s, we have 1 Nekosume and 1 Doll. Nekosume, because I really love the stun variant of Ghostricks. Really love Nekosume as well. And Doll, simply to mess with your opponent and something to pump out your level 3s if you can flip those cards face down. Next up, guys, we have triple Jiangshi. Standard, the searcher of the deck. You attack into it, you usually go for a level 1 when it's attacked into. Again, level 3, no more, no less. No more, no less, yeah. For the level 3s, we have 1 Mummy, 1 Ghoul, and 1 Skeleton. I don't play Stein, not a big fan of the card because I feel you can already get enough search in this deck and dig through the deck enough. Skeleton, simply to mess with your opponent and get rid of and banish off cards that your opponent may or may not draw depending on what you banish. Really messes with some decks. Ghoul, I recommend at least playing 1 so you can get over your opponent's boss monsters and big beaters. Honestly, it's the only way I've ever gotten over Alti Falcon, just as an example. I know it's not too relevant now, but any big beater cards, definitely running at least 1 Ghoul. And Mummy for the additional normal summoner set. Great to get some more Ghostricks out and for quick overlays. Next, guys, this is the tech cards of the deck. We have 2 Kinka-byo. Some people wouldn't expect this. I love Kinka-byo. You saw it in my old deck profile. Now I don't know if I had it at 1 or 2, but now I'm bumping it up to 2. Regardless, it's an amazing card. Brings back a level 1 instant dual Han. I would recommend at least trying to use 2 other ones, bringing back 1 and then letting Kinka-byo jump back to your hand in the end phase by its effect. Great to use it more than once. 1 Crane, similar effect to Kinka-byo, brings back level 3 from the graveyard, and means instant ala card for you. Next up, we have Summer of Illusions. You can run this at 2. I've tried it at 2 and I kind of like it at 2, but for now I'm just playing it at 1. Play as many as you want. This card's amazing. It's a flip effect. You tribute one monster to special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. You can go into some crazy fusion boss monsters, and I'll get to those in a little bit. An amazing card. I definitely recommend playing this card to really help you get out some sick monsters, which we'll go through in just a sec. Vanity's Feed. You guys don't have to play this card if you don't want to. I just personally like it because it's a kind of a floodgate / stall card to let you set up your other Ghostrick plays. Next up, guys, we have the Subterrors, which is absolutely amazing. I run 2 of the Umastryx. So Subterror, Behemoth, Umastryx. Yeah, someone's going to correct me if I don't get that right. This is an amazing card. If you guys haven't heard of this archetype, I'll briefly describe it. So it's a flip effect. You get to target one monster your opponent controls and banish it. Amazing effects, but you guys are probably wondering, that's 2 tributes. Jay, what are you thinking? Why would you run this card, even though you can pump out Ghostricks fast? The summoning condition is what really drew me to these this archetype and these cards. So when when you flip a card face down, which is what you usually do in Ghostricks, no matter what kind of card you're putting out, you can just special summon this card if you control no other face-ups. It's important to realize no other face-ups, but especially when you're starting off, you can special summon it, and you get a big 27 wall, and to me it's great to have that kind of presence, and you can flip it face down, similar to the other Ghostricks, which I think really synchronize with the rest of the Ghostrick. Excuse me, I had something in my throat there. And when we have one Subterror, Behemoth Stalagmo, I'm probably saying that wrong too, similar effect, with the same summoning conditions, guys. It's a flip effect. You can discard one Subterror, so if you're finding these two other ones are dead in your hand, you can discard it and draw 2 cards. More draw power, which is even better for Ghostricks. Get to those level 1s, and it flips it face down. It's the same summoning conditions, guys, and you can still flip it face down. Really, really recommend the Subterrors. Their work amazing. I've had a lot of success with them. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit more. So we have 2 Swords of Concealing Light. Standard in the Ghostrick deck for the spells, in my opinion. We have Instant Fusion. If you guys don't know what you can go into, you're probably thinking Nodin is what you usually go. No, guys, I would say Thousand Eyes is an amazing, amazing card. You get to take control of your opponent's monster and use it as a material, but I'll go into that in a little bit more. I definitely recommend playing the Instant Fusion and the Thousand Eyes. It is amazing, trust me. 1 mass change to go into your Dark Law. I talked about it before, and it's still working great for me. We have 1 Terraforming to go with the Mansion and the Mound of the Bound Creator. Mound of the Bound Creator is for specifically for the fusion monsters you'll be going into with the Summoner of Illusions. I just had a brain fart there, excuse me. The Terraforming specifically being for Mound of the Bound Creator, but if you get this in your hand before Mansion, then you have another target, so it works either way. Definitely recommend the Mound just to protect and keep your other ones on the field so it isn't destroyed by Summoner of Illusions effect. For the traps, guys, we run 1 Scare. You can play 2. I might be bumping up to 2. We'll see. Because for this, you can force the flip on your Subterrors, on your Summoner of Illusions, which then you get off their effects, and it just messes with your opponent, and it makes some amazing, amazing plays. We have 2 Vanish. You might be running 1. I love 2 because, especially with the Subterrors, you're going to be flipping them face down, and it protects your Summoner of Illusions if you have it set. And so it's not just for Ghostrick, guys. It's for also face down cards, which really, really works well with the entire deck. We have 1 Night, 1 Break, and 2 Quaking. Quaking just being an amazing card, especially your opponent's going to be get off attacks and just be like, no, thank you. You can stay face down. For the extra, guys, we have 1 Lionheart. I won't go into its effect because it's a little long, and I don't want to get this video going off too long. We have triple Dullahan standard. You're going to be probably making this card the most in the Ghostrick deck, so definitely 3. It'll be cutting your opponent's attack in half, dealing with big beaters again. We have 2 Alucard digging through that back row. 3 is too many, I think. 2 is probably the best you want to go with. And for the last of the rank 3s, we have Nightmare Shark. Nightmare Shark. You detach material, you target 1 water, so you're going to be targeting himself, and you can attack your opponent directly. So it works with the attacking directly with the Ghostricks, and it's a free 2 to the face for your opponent, and it'll just help finish off games. That's what it's been doing for me mostly. And we have triple Mischief, the boss monster of the deck. You'll be going into this with Alucard and Dullahan, your searcher, and the boss monster deck. Definitely want to run 3 detached material, and you get to go for a search. And guys, for the fusions, we have Thousand Eyes Restrict. You'll be doing that with the instant fusion. You'll take control of your opponent's monster, and you'll get an instant Dullahan. So you dealt with a big problematic card, and you just got a Dullahan. I think it's an amazing, amazing card. Definitely should be running it. We have Master Hero Dark Law for the Mass Change 2. I've explained it previously, so not too much to say. It's just an amazing card, and it really messes with a lot of decks. For the fusions you'll be going into with Summoner of Illusions, we have Boroid. Probably said that wrong. Move that out of the way there. We have Boroid, Naturia Exterio, and Ghostrick, the Universal Force. Ghostrick's probably your safest choice to go into, as it can't be destroyed or targeted by card effects, so it's not going to be going away due to Summoner of Illusions downside, which destroys the fusion monster. We have Naturia Exterio and Boroid. Boroid having the effect. Mostly since it's a 4K beater, you destroy opponent's monster by battle, you inflict 1,000, and with Mound of the Bound Creator, you'll inflict another 1,000 for destroying a card. So that's 2 burn damage, plus a 4k beater. It's amazing. Natura X0, simply just to, if your opponent has a lot of back row and you just want to be negating stuff, all you got to do is remove from play a card and you negate it with the Natura X0's effect. Guys, I have a quick side deck for you. But this deck is just absolutely insane at its core. So these are just some certain cards you can play. Won't be explaining these choices too much. They're just kind of obvious. Sky Cavalry Centura for your rank. If you want to go into a rank 2. Levia the Sea Dragon. If you want to toss in Allures, and pretty much for me that's the only reason why I would ever run a Sea Dragon. We have Solemn Warning and Solemn Strike. Got lucky in that tin opening. Mirror Force. I'm trying to get a hold of a Rippling Mirror Force or Drowning Mirror Force instead of this Mirror Force because your opponents could be attacking directly. Shuffles it back, it's amazing. Tormental Tribute works really well with Vanish, as I've explained before. We have 2 Twin Twister, self-explanatory. BLS because you have the light targets with the Summer of Illusions. Darkroom Dragon, it's an iffy card. It can sometimes work, sometimes be a dead card, so it's a good side deck card in my opinion. Ghost Ogre, I like this card a lot better than Veiler because it destroys the card and then it gets it off the field. And it's another light, another target for BLS, and 2 Max C. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if there's anything you think I should change about this deck. But honestly guys, I have had so much success with this deck. I really hope you guys do too, and stay tuned for that other video which will show off some more tech cards so you can customize your own Ghostrick deck. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and comment down below if there's any problematic cards you've run into with your Ghostrick deck and you're wondering, Jay, how the heck do I get over this thing? Comment below and I'll do my best to help you guys out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Jay signing out from Old New Games 101.